Yesterday, I was talking to a musician homie of mine, and he was saying how he loves making music and he loves doing the art and the process of making music, but he hates the content part and he hates the things that you have to do around it to make it in music and to just be successful in music. And I was talking to him, and it made me realize a lot of the time you can get every single thing, not even a lot of the time. Every single thing you want in life, you can get. The only thing holding you back from getting that thing is the work you have to do to get it. It's something super simple and it's very straightforward. If you're not willing to do the work for that thing, you'll never get that thing. If you're willing to do the work for that thing, you will get that thing, period. I have never seen anyone in life work as hard as they can and put their all into something, giving their 100%, and doing the work for something and not get it. There's no way you cannot get something if you work for it your entire life and really put the work into it. And I know it sounds so clear and cut and like plain and simple, but it really is. It's really like, because when you think about it, there's not been a person who's done anything and not gotten it because of a lack of work. The only way you can work super hard for something and still not get it is if it's subjective. And even then, you can still get exactly what you want because it really just depends on your perspective of it. I don't think there's a way to not get anything you don't work for. And realistically, if you're not willing to do the work for it, then you need to just hang it up and you need to find something else. Because if you're not willing to do the work, then you don't want it bad enough. And there's something out there that you do want bad enough and that you truly care about, but it's not this thing because you're not willing to do the work for it. You don't care about it enough. You don't think it's important to you. The life that you want is going to cost you your old one. And if you're not willing to pay that price, then you need to cash out and you need to do something else because it's not, obviously not worth it to you enough. So if it's really worth it to you and you really want to do it, then you need to be willing to put the effort in. You need to be willing to put the work in, the passion. You need to be able to enjoy the processes. Even if it's stuff you don't like, you need to learn how to love it. Because if you truly care about this thing that you're working for, then you would do everything in your power to make sure you can make it happen. I have to do everything when it comes to music, whether it's filming, whether it's producing, mixing, mastering, editing, marketing, promo, everything I do. And it's not because I have to do everything, it's just because that's what I got right now. And when I get a team, there will be people to help me do that. But I know I want this more than anything, and I love music so much, and I know that I love this, and I don't want to do anything else, and I know that this is the thing for me. So I'm going to make sure I can do everything to propel that, even if it takes me hours to do one thing, or even if it takes me forever, because I have to do every single step. At least I'm doing every single step, and when I get people that can help me, I can also explain how to do every single step and how I want things to be done. Understanding the whole landscape for what you want is more important than only focusing on your foundation. Because realistically, you can't build a foundation on slanted ground or something that isn't leveled right. You can, but it's not gonna feel right. You're gonna have a house that's tilted. You're gonna have a bathroom that just doesn't feel right when you stand in it. You're gonna have a kitchen that every time you put a plate on the counter, it slides. It wouldn't make sense. You need to make sure that you have a proper landscape for your foundation. You need to be able to build on something great so you can get something even greater. You can't build on pathetic or decent and expect to get greatness. You have to build great on great, because great things only tend to come to great people, great object. Great things only come to great shit. And in order to get great shit, you have to start by having great foundation, great concepts, great processes, great everything. There's nothing good that comes out of pathetic or mediocre or decent. You really have to give your all to it. And even if you give your all and that's decent, that's still your best because you gave your all to it, you put your full self into it, you gave your passion and your love and dedication into this thing. So it doesn't matter that it's just decent, that is your best, and you can still work with that. You can still make that work because you're willing to give your all for it. And even if that decent doesn't work, you're able to pivot because you care so much. You have to be able to care about everything. You have to love the processes. The only way you don't get anywhere is if you don't allow yourself to get anywhere. And that's the thing that's holding everybody back. There's nobody holding you back. There's not one thing holding you back. The only thing holding you back is you. And the only thing that you don't want to do is to work for it. So if you want it bad enough, do the work. And if you don't want it bad enough, hang it up and let somebody else who wants it get it. Thank you.